Good morning, Kentuckiana. Meteorologist Matt Breland here. Thanks for tuning in here on WHAS 11+. And of course, I know a lot of people have been wondering what's going on with this wintry weather pattern that we have headed our direction. And we are expecting snow to start happening as we head into tonight and throughout tomorrow morning. Now, I do want to say this. We're not expecting a massive snow situation, but there will be enough snow to happen for you to at least notice it tomorrow morning on the sidewalks and on the streets, grass. You'll definitely see snow in the morning time. I'm thinking all of us will at least see an inch of snowfall accumulation. So just enough to make it feel festive for this time of the year. You know, today's the first day of December, so it only makes sense that we start the month off with a little bit of snow. But we're going to go ahead and talk about what you can expect as we head into the next upcoming hours here across Kentuckiana. Here is your forecast. Now, first things first, we do have a winter weather advisory that's in place until 9 a.m. tomorrow morning. So that is just because they just trimmed this down. It's in place until 12 a.m. Central Time, which is 1 a.m. Eastern Time for us. We'll go ahead and get this moved out of the way so that you guys can take a look at that. But we're expected to be under this winter weather advisory until Tuesday at 9 a.m. Eastern Time. Is for most of Kentuckiana is what the expected time is with that. So we do have a weather impact alert day in place for us as well. That's going to be around as we head into the next upcoming hours. So the weather impact alert is in place for tonight into our Tuesday morning, and it will be lifted around Tuesday afternoon. But definitely there will be a few slick spots on the roads, and you need to just make sure that you're preparing for a slow traffic morning, because there will be a few spots out there that could be a bit slushy from some of the snow that happens as we head throughout our morning hours. So here's a look at those temperatures right now. We're right at 30 degrees, so definitely chilly to start off things across the Ohio Valley this morning. As we head later on into the day, we are going to see cloudy skies, and check out all of that snow that's happening right now just across over towards Kansas, Missouri, the Great Lakes, Iowa. Definitely a strong and healthy band of snowfall right there. That is our snow system that's going to be headed our direction right there in that white circle. So that is what's shaping up just towards the west. As it makes its way closer towards us, it's going to hit a little bit of dry air. It's going to help break it apart some, but we're definitely going to see some steady snow showers as we head later on into our nighttime hours. So closer to home right now, just a very cloudy start to our morning, and as we head later on into the afternoon, we're going to continue staying in this overcast trend. I mean, check out downtown right now, just lots of clouds, overcast skies, steadily continuing with us. We're going to remain in this pattern as we head throughout the next upcoming hours. Just a very cloudy pattern for us today. Cloudy and cold until we head into the night. That's whenever the snow showers will begin. And then we've got cold temperatures that will just be lingering around as we head throughout the next upcoming days. So here's your hour-by-hour forecast. Still expecting just a cloudy pattern to continue all throughout our Monday. Temperatures will briefly be a few degrees above freezing, but then as we settle back into the evening hours, that's whenever I'm expecting those temperatures to start coming back down into the 30s. So we're going to see a few snow showers start developing from time to time as we head into the night. And once we go into that 9 p.m. hour, that's really whenever I'm expecting the arrival of our first few snow showers. So they're going to start off a bit sporadic and scattered snow showers at first, but then just as we get closer to midnight, that's whenever they'll take on more structure, they'll become more mature, and then I'm expecting widespread snow showers to begin right at midnight for us across Kentuckiana. And once that happens, we're going to continue staying snowy all throughout our Tuesday morning. So Tuesday morning, really, the peak timing of this is going to be around 2 a.m. That's whenever I'm thinking we're going to see more of our heavier snow bands stick around with us, and that's going to last for at least about 2 hours. It's going to be around 4 a.m. that we start seeing snow showers exit Kentuckiana, and as we head later on into Tuesday morning near 7 a.m., that's whenever most of this activity is over with, and we're just left behind with cloudy skies and those chilly temperatures. And of course, we're wondering, well, how much snow are we expected to get? Like, what's the most we're expected to get in this system? So this is what we're thinking. I believe everybody is going to have at least an inch of the snow on the ground to start off your day tomorrow. Now, some areas over in southern Indiana, you're likely going to have closer to about 2 inches. So I would say this is going to be an area where you could have about 2 inches or possibly even a little bit more. Closer towards Bedford, Seymour, Salem, Paola, you guys could likely see some snowfall totals a little bit higher than 2 inches. Everywhere south of the Ohio River, though, we're looking at just 1 inch, possibly 1.5 inches. So for this area that I'm going to draw out for you right here, so we're talking south of Louisville, where this white line is, this is where we're going to get at least 1 inch of snowfall. 1 inch is definitely possible through this area. So 1 inch of snowfall is a possibility south of Louisville, south of Newcastle, south of New Albany, and closer towards Campbellsville and Columbia, likely just about 1/2 inch or so. But southern Indiana, I believe you guys are in for seeing closer to 2 inches, just because you're a bit closer to where a lot of the stronger, colder air is going to be. But snowfall accumulations, definitely, I would say, expect at least 1 inch for everybody as we head into these next upcoming overnight hours into your Tuesday morning, Tuesday afternoon. We're just going to continue staying in that pattern where we see those cold temperatures. The air will be cold enough to keep the accumulations around for a while, but then on Wednesday, that's whenever we're going to see temperatures return above freezing, and also we've got more sunshine in the forecast on Wednesday, so that's going to play a part in things too. So just one more time so that you can get an idea on when these snow showers will be arriving. We stay cloudy all through the afternoon and evening time, and then those first few snow showers start developing closer towards 9 p.m. They're going to be very sporadic at first, just some spontaneous light snow showers, and then as we head later on into the afternoon, that cold air really arrives with us, dropping us below freezing. That's going to help give these snow showers more structure and more maturity, and then they're going to become more widespread, just as we head later on into our nighttime. So I would say past 12 a.m. is whenever we'll start seeing those snow showers become way more organized and mature. Some rounds of heavier snowfall will be possible, just as we head in between that midnight and that 3 a.m. hour. Now, once we go later on into the morning, that's whenever I'm expecting us to see most of this activity start to fade away. So closer towards 7 a.m. is whenever you can expect some of those snow showers to start falling apart and making their way closer towards the east. And then we're going to be left behind with just freezing temperatures all day. Accumulations are likely going to still be on the ground around then. But yeah, from 9 p.m., that's whenever they'll start up. And then by 12 a.m., right at midnight, is whenever they're going to really pick up. So right around the midnight mark is whenever I'm expecting us to see steady snowfall across all of Kentuckiana, and then we're going to see just a cloudy pattern for the remainder of our Tuesday morning. So get ready for just a snowy beginning to your morning time. And as I mentioned, we're not expecting massive accumulations. We're likely just going to have 1 inch of snowfall totals for everybody, and for folks closer towards southern Indiana and closer towards Cincinnati, the possibility of seeing about 2 inches of snowfall accumulation is going to be a bit greater in those locations. So for everybody north of the Ohio River, closer to about 2 inches of snowfall totals. Everybody south of the Ohio River, closer to about 1 inch to possibly 1.5 inches of snowfall totals. And these are going to be around for the first half of our Tuesday afternoon, and then as we head into Tuesday night, Wednesday morning, a decent amount of this is going to be melted out of here, and because we've got temperatures that will be returning back above freezing just as we head later on into our Wednesday, and we also have more sunshine in the forecast for Wednesday as well. So here's what you can expect over the next 7 days. Weather impact alert, of course, for tonight and into early Tuesday morning, just because we're expecting those snow showers to still be present with us into the morning time, and then they'll be breaking apart gradually just as we head later on into our morning hours. The afternoon expected to stay mostly dry on Tuesday, just very chilly. Temperatures are still going to stay right at the freezing mark. And then Wednesday, we're expecting more sunshine. Same goes for Thursday, just a few extra clouds, temperatures in the mid-30s. And then for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, you can expect those temperatures to stay in the upper 30s on Friday. We've got a small chance for a wintry mix that could develop on Friday. Saturday and Sunday, there's a small chance for a wintry mix as well. We're just keeping a close eye on the forecast. Some of the data has had a tendency to change on the timing for one of these systems, so we're keeping a close eye just to see if the conditions come together, but we're still expecting there to at least be a cloudy pattern and some chance for some precipitation. So we're going to continue keeping an eye on that. But for tonight, that weather impact alert in place. And just a heads up, as I mentioned, we're expecting those snow showers to begin right at 9 p.m. And then we're going to see them be continuous through the night, becoming heavier right around midnight, lasting into those first few hours of your Tuesday morning. So we're really looking like between 12 a.m. and 3 a.m. is going to be the timing that we start seeing just steady snowfall across Kentuckiana. And the totals are likely going to be at least an inch for all of us. All of Kentuckiana will wake up tomorrow morning with at least an inch of snowfall on the ground. And then as we head later on into the day, as we travel farther north towards southern Indiana, there's likely going to be about 2 inches on the ground of snowfall there. So that is our current winter weather pattern setup that we've been tracking for a while. Of course, as we mentioned, just make sure you're using caution on the roads for tomorrow morning. We're not expecting enough accumulations to cause any major road shutdowns, but there definitely will be a few slick spots out there just from some of that wet snow that gets mixed in with everything that's going to be falling overnight. So we are expecting really the arrival of snow showers. A few of you farther towards the south may see a little bit of a rainy sleet mix at first before they transition into snow just after midnight, but it is going to be a snowy arrival as we head into the overnight hours from 9 p.m. till about 3 a.m. is whenever we will be seeing those snow showers across Kentuckiana with accumulations of at least an inch for all of us to start off our Tuesday morning. And as I mentioned, you folks there in southern Indiana may see some accumulations closer to about 2 inches. Everybody else just south of the Ohio River, at least accumulations of an inch. So first day of December, starting off with a winter weather forecast. We are going to continue keeping you updated with all the latest weather details. Meteorologist Matthew Willoughby will be on air at 12 p.m. and then Chief Meteorologist Mallory Schnell will be on all throughout the evening time, giving you all the latest details on what you can expect with this forecast. So thank you for watching us here on WHAS 11 Plus for this exclusive live stream. Anytime there's a weather situation, we always hop on here to make sure you're staying up to date with what you can expect throughout your afternoon. Thanks for watching.